Today, I'm going to teach you how to love yourself. Get ready for that. Hey, it's Ife. This is Are You Happy TV. Together, we are humanizing mental health. We're talking about the real nitty-gritty. What is the reason why we go through these challenges in our mental health? But you know what? Using simple terms that we can all understand. How do we get through it? We might be going through it, but you know what? We're gonna get through this. So I want you to know that. If you're interested in being a part of this journey with us, join us in the conversation below. Click the subscribe button so you don't miss another video from me. Today, we're talking about the age-old question, love yourself. How do I love myself? Now, I want us to really think practically here about what it means to learn self-compassion. If you're like me, in the times when I've dealt with the deepest, darkest depression challenges, I've heard it so many times. You just have to learn to love yourself. You just have to learn to love yourself. You just have to love yourself. You know what? I'm just gonna love myself. Okay, but what does that even mean? What do you mean, love myself? How am I supposed to love myself when I don't? I'm here to tell you how you can learn to love yourself using very practical steps here. First and foremost, this is what I'm going to say. We think about the golden rule in our society. The golden rule is treat others the way you want to be treated, right? If you don't read the Bible, you wouldn't know this, but Jesus is the one who said that we actually accomplish the 10 Commandments by loving the Lord our God with all of our mind, all of our soul, all of our body, and loving others, treating others as we would want to be treated. But I'm going to take it an even step further. When you're dealing with depression, even anxiety, and even when you're dealing with low self-esteem and challenges viewing yourself as enough, one thing that we struggle with is treating ourselves actually the way we would treat another person. So often we find that when we're not doing so well in our mental health, we're probably more likely to treat others far better than we would treat ourselves. If you are being honest, think about the last time you said something nasty to yourself about yourself. If you've ever called yourself stupid, if you ever got down on yourself for making a mistake, if you ever was just very harsh towards yourself, using harsh language when something didn't go the way you wanted, think about if you would ever use those same words for someone else. And the answer is probably absolutely not. You would not use certain negative, damaging, harmful language that we use towards ourselves. You wouldn't use those same words towards someone else, especially not someone you love. So in this video, we're going to challenge ourselves. I'm going to give you an example. I might give you a couple of examples. It depends on how much time I have. But I'll give you an example, at least one, about, something that might take place. And I'm going to challenge you today to learn and think about how you might treat someone else so that you can start to imagine how you are meant to start to treat yourself, to learn to show yourself love and compassion. So here we go. Our golden rule is going to be, Happy TV's golden rule is going to be, treat yourself the way you treat others. And I mean, especially when you struggle with low self-esteem, you struggle with confidence, you struggle with actually being there, loving yourself, showing yourself compassion, that you're more likely to do that for someone else. Let's learn how to do it for ourselves. First things first, let's go through our definition of love that we are going to use. Our definition of love comes from 1 Corinthians chapter 13, and it says, "Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth." To go a step further, it always protects, it always trusts, it always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. Just gotta love that. So let's start thinking about, how do we treat other people in certain examples? And let's start thinking about how we can start to treat ourselves. Scenario number 1. You buy your friend an ice cream cone. They lose their grip on it and drop the ice cream cone on the floor. Like, it's really bad. Like, it splatters. There's no way of fixing that situation, and they're really upset about it. They're calling themselves dumb. They're like, I can't believe I did that. What an idiot I am. What do you do? What do you say? I'll give you a moment to think about it. Zoom, 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 zoom. Ba ba da ba zoom 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 bra dee da boo e a boom. Okay, so what did you say? Did you answer that you might tell your friend, "Don't worry about it"? No, you're not stupid. Don't say that about yourself. You're not stupid. That's not true. Would you even buy your friend another ice cream cone? Well, maybe you might have to think about how much it costs. But would you say to your friend, "You know what? I'll get you another one. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay"? You probably would, because you know what? We're often a lot kinder to the people we love. Now, if this was just you by yourself, though, how are you responding to yourself? How are you reacting to yourself? I'll give you a second to think about it. Zoom, 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 zada bada ba zoom, ba ding, ga ba doom, ga bing, brat. Kika ku ku ka gink. What did you say? When it's you by yourself, what'd you say? Did you call yourself dumb? Did you say, "You know what? That's just a sign from God. You don't need an ice cream cone, girl"? Did you? Because if you're honest, a lot of us are like, "Look, that's what you get, girl. You want to be a fatty. You want to eat an ice cream. That's what you get. You know what? I shouldn't even be eating ice cream anyway." How many of us would treat ourselves like that? Now, I'm not trying to say that it isn't good to have moderation. Of course it is. But think about how we respond towards ourselves, how we react really, versus how we respond towards those we love. Why not think about putting yourself in the category of those you love and treating yourself the way you treat a loved one? So, I want to go through more examples, but to be honest with you, I don't really have time. But right now, I will go through more examples. But for right now, I want to just start us with the process of thinking through that question. How do I treat others? Do I treat myself with that same compassion? And if the answer is no, let's think practically about our behavior, how we treat the ones we love. Now, if you were here for the video about the 5 love languages, if you missed that one, it's somewhere over here. We talk about the 5 love languages and ways that we can show ourselves love. We can show ourselves love through gifts, physical touch, quality time, words of affirmation, acts of service. These are different ways that we can go through it. And if you want to try to start practicing daily self-love practices, I have a tool for you, a free tool for you. Click the link in the description, put in your email address, and I'll send it straight to you. It's our daily wellness tracker. And that is where you can keep track on a regular basis. Print off as many of those templates as you want to. They're completely reusable. And you can keep track on, how did I show myself love today? Did I buy myself a little piece of chocolate on my way home? Did I buy myself a coffee because I was having a challenging day? Did I allow myself the time to catch up on a TV show I've been wanting to watch without feeling guilty about it? Have I spoken words of affirmation over myself today? If you're interested in that tracker, click the link, put your email address in there, and I'll send it straight to you. I think it's a beautiful tool that we can start to use to find how to love ourselves. So follow the golden rule. Tell me how it's working out for you in the comment section. Click the link and subscribe so you don't miss our next upload, because I want to talk more about this topic. And if you're interested in repping the Happy Humans crew, get yourself some merch. This is our classic hoodie, okay? We have other ones that have words. We got sweatpants. I'm wearing the sweatpants right now. Can you see them? Look. You can rep some merch just like us. So click the link and get all that. Okay. All right. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Bye.